Hi everyone, so I'm back with another album review, and today I'm talking about Halfbreed by Cher. This album came out in 1973, and this whole album is just really cool and really mellowed and really calming and relaxing and just a very soothing album by Cher. It's very beautiful. So the first song on the album is Mein Bob. And in this song, she's talking about how this guy does her right. He does her good, and he's so good to her. And he just means everything to her. And the love he gives her is so right. He does it so good. The next song is Two People Clinging to a Thread. And in this song, she's saying, our relationship has gone sour. We don't normally talk, and when we do talk, we're just trying to make small talk, and we barely touch each other in bed, and we're just very distant with each other. And she's trying to get back to where they once were in the relationship. The next song is Halfbreed, and this is the title track, of course, and this was the big hit off the album. And in this, she's painting this picture of this girl who was half Native American and half white, and the white people didn't accept her, and the Native Americans didn't accept her, so she just kind of ran off, and it's just a really cool song that tells a very vivid story as well. And I love it when songs tell stories, and a lot of Cher songs in the 70s do tell a story, which is really cool. It's just a very good song. Then the next song is the greatest song I ever heard, and in this song she's saying the greatest song she ever heard was one that never happened. The song that never happened when they were together, and now they're apart. And it's the greatest song she ever heard, that it never came to be, and everything is so very interesting way to put things. The next song is called How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? And in this song, she's saying, how can you put right what went wrong? How can you take it and put it back together? How can you gather up the rain? How can you do all these things? How can you mend a broken heart? It's impossible. You can't go back and change what you did. The next song is Carousel Man. And in this song, she talks about how she fell in love with this guy, and he ran like a carnival, and he took her, he took off with her, and then he would get drunk, and he would forget her name sometimes. And in the end, she's all broken, and she's on the Mexico ground just crying and everything. And it's just a really cool song. It has a story attached to it, and it's very interesting and an interesting concept for a song, absolutely. Then the next song is David's song, and in this song, she's saying that she wants to sing to this guy. She wants to serenade him, and she just wants to sing him a very special song that's in her heart to him, and it's very beautiful. The next song is Melody, and in this song, she's venting to someone named Melody, or it could be like she's venting to the actual melody of the song, if you look at it that way. It's a really cool way to do things and have it like you can look at it this way or that way, which is really cool. I like that song a lot. The next song is The Long and Winding Road, and she's saying there's a long and winding road that leads up your door, and she always manages to meet up with this guy at his house. I guess she's like walking to his house, and as she's walking a long distance, and she always manages to meet up at his house, and it's a really cool song like that. The next song is God Forsaken Day, and in this song she's talking about how her husband left her like a Jane Deere note, not a John Deere note, but a Jane Deere note, saying, I'm gone, bye, and he kind of leaves her with the kids, and she's kind of really heartbroken. And she's talking to the kids about how her husband left her. And I noticed that Cher and Sonny and Cher sing a lot of songs like this at this point. They did a lot of songs like that in the early 70s and the late 60s. They did a lot of songs about divorce and everything. I guess that was something that was on their minds. Then the last song is Chastity Psalm. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful tribute to her daughter, Chastity Bono. At the time, her name was Chastity. It's just a lovely, lovely song about how chastity is her everything. It's just very beautiful. So this album is really fantastic. It's very relaxing, very calming and soothing and very beautiful. And Cher's just such an unbelievably incredible talent as always. Now, on the album artwork, there's two separate album artworks for this one. One album artwork has a purple background and it says Cher and Halfbreed in white. And then she's kind of got her hands up by her neck and her hair's flowing and it's very purple. That's one of the album covers. And another album cover has her on a horse dressed as a Native American and it says Cher Halfbreed. But yeah, I personally like the purple one. Right? I just like the looks of it better. I think it looks a lot classier and nicer. You know, it's just really nice. And this whole album is really fantastic. Highly, highly recommended. Halfbreed by Cher because it's really an awesome, awesome album and I love listening to it a whole lot. But anyway, thank you so much for listening and please stay tuned because I do plan to do some more album reviews and different things happening here. So stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Bye.